What's up, everybody? Roger D. Richard here, and I want to talk about what WWE can do with the world title for Wrestlemania. So, right now in Elimination Chamber, we have Mark Henry versus Randy Orton versus Ray Botch Mysterio versus Daniel Bryan, and there's two more spots for the Chamber, which will be announced next Friday, I'm guessing. And then they have Alberto Del Rio versus Big Show for the World Heavyweight title. Let's start off with that. I say Alberto Del Rio beats Big Show. Let's get that out the way. Hopefully he beats Big Show. I hope Big Show doesn't win the world title. Anyway, I say Alberto Del Rio beats the Big Show. And then, I don't know. I definitely don't want to see Alberto Del Rio versus Randy Orton. Sure as hell don't want to see Alberto Del Rio versus Rey Mysterio. Alberto Del Rio versus Daniel Bryan would be okay, but if it was last year, you know, when Daniel Bryan was a main eventer and stuff, I definitely want to see Alberto Del Rio versus Daniel Bryan. But Daniel Bryan's in mid-card status. I really could care less about Daniel Bryan. See, I forgot his name. Care less about Daniel Bryan right now. But Del Rio versus Mark Henry, that got a good ring to it. That sounds like a good match in my book. They will put on the show. Obviously, Mark Henry's a strong heel and Del Rio's a good face. You know, build up to the match coming up to WrestleMania. Then have Alberto Del Rio versus Mark Henry. Let Mark Henry beat Del Rio. Let Mark Henry beat Del Rio at WrestleMania. And then let Dolph Ziggler cash in his money in the bank at WrestleMania, turning Dolph Ziggler into a face, which will start a Dolph Ziggler and Mark Henry rivalry. That would be awesome too. I mean, there's many ways you can look at it. Or have Del Rio beat Big Show at Elimination Chamber. Let Dolph Ziggler come in, cash in the money in the bank, beat Del Rio. And have, God, I don't know. Ziggler, no, scratch that. I can't see Ziggler facing either Mark Henry, Orton, Rey Mysterio, or Daniel Bryan in a main event at WrestleMania for the world title. I don't see that at all. So I'm gonna stick with my deal. This is what WWE should do. They should have Del Rio beat Big Show for the world title. Mark Henry win the Elimination Chamber. Del Rio versus Mark Henry for the World Heavyweight title at WrestleMania. Dolph Ziggler cash in the Money in the Bank on Mark Henry when Mark Henry wins the world title, beats Del Rio. That'll turn Ziggler into a big-time face. Trust me. That will turn Dolph Ziggler into a big-time face. And that will start a feud between Dolph Ziggler and Mark Henry to come on to bring up the Extreme Rules and all that shit. And that'll be awesome because it's not squashing Del Rio's character because Mark Henry could win in some kind of cheating fashion. And then Mark Henry will still look like a strong man. They can have a big-time physical match and they're so beat up and all this. They're sore. And then, that's when Dolph Ziggler comes in and hurry ups and cashes in his Money in the Bank. And hits the zigzag on Mark Henry or something like that, and pin him and steal the title. He'll get so much cheers, and that'll be the birth of Dolph Ziggler's face change right there. And that's the way I look at it. But comment if you disagree. If you disagree with what I'm saying, comment or message me. This is the best way I could put it, man. I'm trying to put shitty stuff together. I mean, they obviously could have won with the Dolph Ziggler and Del Rio rivalry, but that's not going to happen because Dolph Ziggler is not in the Elimination Chamber. Like, what the hell? So, I'm trying to put pieces here together. That's the best way I could come out of it. So, Del Rio, Mark Henry, WrestleMania. Mark Henry beats Del Rio. Dolph Ziggler cashes in the Money in the Bank. Takes the title from Mark Henry, which will turn Dolph Ziggler into a big-time face. Okay, thanks for the views. 629 views. Keep viewing, and I'll keep ranting. Thank you.